thank you guys so much for helping with Gingi. So I want to go over what to do. This is the remote collar. Okay. You plug it in right here. I would store it on the charger. Okay. To turn this on, there's a little red dot here. There's a little black nub right here. Tap those two together and a little green light should turn on. Okay. Turn this on and off. There's a power button on the back, it says on and off. Hold that down till the light turns blue. If she's doing something like moderately distracting, you can get away with the 15. If it's more serious, I would be on 50 or above. Okay. I'm gonna show you how to get this on. You're gonna want to put this on. I'll show you really quick. So this is my leg. Okay. Put it on like this and pull it back like that. And then put it in whatever hole is closest. It should be really tight. You shouldn't be able to move it. It should be really tough to get your fingers under there. Okay. Now, before you get the collar on her, make sure that she's laying down. That's very important. When she's not laying down immediately, you can say, lay. Perfect. Now what we're gonna do is open up the crate. Pinch these two knobs. And she should still keep laying down. If she gets up, just close the crate and lock it again and repeat the cycle. We've got the collar on her. She needs to be remaining laying down. Okay, so I'm going to say no. I'm going to tap the remote, making her go back into the crate. I'm going to say lay. I'm going to point down. And I'm going to open up the crate again. She's not allowed to get out unless I say heel, which means she's allowed to come out. Now when she comes out, she has to stay on the right-hand side. No, heel. Every time I say no is when I'm hitting the button. And I'm hitting it on a 16. So she's not allowed to leave my side. I'm gonna open up the door, and she has to stay at my side. Any small infraction, I'm gonna stop moving, say no, tap the button and heel. Okay. Now I'm gonna go like this, sit. If she doesn't sit, again, no, tap, sit. Okay. Now we're gonna go outside. If you want the dog to sniff at all, you have to say free. And that means she can explore. No, she does have a tendency to eat her own poop, unfortunately, so after she goes to the bathroom, good job. Good job, Gingi. Try to give her some type of praise so she doesn't get into poop eating mode. All right, free dog. Go free. Go. So, now what we're gonna do, if you want, I'll show you how to walk her off the leash. If you're gonna have her off the leash, the key is you need to say come when she goes too far. You can pet her, and then you have to say free. Every command, you have to say free at some point to let her know she can be free. So we're gonna start walking. Let's go. Okay, heel. No, heel. No, heel. Gingi, heel. Huh. Heel means right here on this side. Free. And now she can be a dog. Okay. Okay. She starts wandering off too much. You can always recall her back with the come command. Free. Go. She goes in the road, say out, which means get out of the road. Okay. Normally goes poop over here. Of course, anywhere you go is going to be good. Just make sure when she does start to go, you wait for her to finish, and then when she finishes, get excited. And always take her out for more of a walk after she goes. Yee, Gingi, yee! And try to praise her so she doesn't automatically try to eat it. Gingi, leave it. Leave it means get out of the area. If she doesn't move away immediately, it's going to be no and then correct. And be aware she does have scavenging tendencies. So if she tries to eat something, say drop. And then if she doesn't drop, say no and hit the electric collar. So just be aware she does have those scavenging tendencies. So that's what I would do. And just make sure every command you say free when you want her to be able to sniff again. If you want her to move with you, say, Gingi, let's go. Let's go means good job, Gingi. Means get vaguely closer to me, but you're not on lockdown. Come and heal are the strict ones. So you can totally have her in the free and just cruising around. There's nothing wrong with it. Just make sure that you're staying consistent with that. So now what we're gonna do is we are gonna head back in. I'll show you a little bit more with the heel if you want to do the heel. So she's in the free, she's able to explore. She just can't leave outside a 15-foot range and get into stuff. Okay. Now I'm going to put her in heel again. Heel. She's required to be on the right-hand side and not sniff at all. No, heel. So again, in heel, Gingi, heel. She has to stay right here and not explore. When you come to the front door, open up the front door, let her make a choice. Okay. Good choice. Okay. And if you want to give her food and you want her to hold the command, say good. If you want to let her break the command, use yes when you give her food. Okay. So she's still in heel right now. So no. Not allowed to break the side. No. Heel. And then sit. Crate. And then take the e-collar off. Okay. And then plug it back into the charger, please. So, put it right here. Pop this thing back. Plug it in. You know it's fully charged when the thing's turning green. It can last multiple days as long as you're turning it off. And then go to your treat thing, look at her. She should lay down automatically. When she does, say good. Get your treats out. Okay. And just throw them down there. Okay. Now we're gonna work on the food. So this is the bowl that we use. I like this bowl. It's like a slow feeder. So what you want to do is, she cleans it pretty good. What you're gonna want to do is come over here, put the water in, kind of do like a very light rinsing it out. She does, again, pretty good job of cleaning it, but we use raw food, so you know it's not super ideal to not clean it. And then fill it up about that far. And then we use the small batch food. use this food and put 6 of them in here. So you want to put 6 of them in here and then keep it in there for about 20-30 minutes. And then when she's calm, so I'll show you what to do. So I'm just going to do this with the pumpkin just to give her some. We're going to do like this. Let's pretend this is the raw food. Okay, you can give her this too if her stomach's upset. If you notice that her stomach's not feeling good, you can also give her this, or you can give it to her. You can take one of these with you if you'd like, which is like a little supplementary food and helpful to her stomach. So go like this. This is not her food. This is just something to show you how to feed her. Okay. So she's in the crate. If you want to feed her, she needs to lie down. Perfect. Open up the door. She should keep laying down. And then put it in. And lock the door. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, Gingi. Love you. Appreciate you.